Okay, so that today's Friday, the 17th of January, 2025, and this is for the Philippine Interest Group. This is the Mindgeist or Emmanuel's Prayer, the third version of the Napodemian Prayer in German. Mein Geist, der du bist in Alma, dein Name sei geheiligt, dein Reich inkarniere sich in mir, deine Kraft entfalte sich in mir auf Erden und in den Himmeln. Mein tägliches Brot gib mir heute, so ich erkenne meine Schuld und ich erkenne die Wahrheit und führe mich nicht in Versuchung und Verwirrung, sondern erlose mich vom Irrtum. Denn dein ist das Reich in mir und die Kraft und das Wissen in Ewigkeit.
At ito naman ang ikapitong makadiwang pagtuturo sa panalangin ni Nicodemium in our language. Isang pakikiugnayan sa sarili nilikha ng huling henok. Aking espiritu, ikaw ang pinakamakapangyarihan sa lahat. Ang iyong pangalan ay pupurihin. Ang iyong nasasakupan ay mamuhay, lumukob sa akin. Ang iyong kakayahan, kalakasan ng kamalayan ay bukas sa akin sa sangsinukob at sa sandaigdigan. Mapa sa akin nawa ang aking pangangailangan sa araw-araw, ang pag-ibig at kapantasan, upang aking makilala ang katotohanan at ang aking mga pananagutan. Ni ang aking pagkalito at kaalinlanganan ay huwag mong ipahintulot sa akin, bagkus ilayo mo ako sa maling pagkaunawa, sapagkat nasa iyo ang kaharian, ang kapangyarihan at ang karunungan na sumasa akin at sumasa iyo magpakailanman. Namumuhay ako sa pag-ibig, namumuhay ako sa kapayapaan, namumuhay ako sa kalayaan, namumuhay ako sa pagkakasundo, namumuhay ako sa kagaanan, namumuhay ako sa kalusugan, namumuhay ako sa kagalakan. Ako nawa.
Sa last na na nabasa natin, ito yung kasunod. So, simulan ko na siya sa next paragraph. By the way, the way to live yung book para doon sa mga tagapakinig na hindi naka-attend ng session ngayon, makikinig sa recording. Okay. The reader of this book encounters his or her own experiences and cognitions, presented in new and yet so old context, through which the life and its value are explained to him or her. He or she discovers that he or she gives too little heedfulness to, or pushes aside as something insignificant much of that which he or she comes across in everyday life, that which he or she observes, or that which happens to him or her, although it could actually be a help for him or her in order for him or her to master his or her life with less effort and more certainty. On the other hand, he or she also learns how a healthy human being who is inwardly free and peaceable reacts in different situations, and how to recognize human being whose world is viewed is harmed or destroyed. In 500 long and short verses in sections and explanations, the interested and open reader is given an understanding of human being in his or her life and striving. It is explained to him or her how he himself, herself, can and ought to form his or her life if he or she is willing to direct himself, herself, direct
According
himself
according
to the creational truth. And he or she also comes to learn wherein he or she can recognize the mode of life and the mode of thinking of other human beings and their character. As with an instruction manual for a peaceable, harmonious, and progressive life, This book opens itself to the searching one and takes him or her along on a journey into a better world. However, never not with any word or any thought does it speak of a better world also being an ideal world. It simply shows the life and the human being and how everything is formed. The reader is clearly and ambiguously told that he himself, she herself has to determine in which wise he or she grasps the life and how he or she wants to live it without being left unclear about the consequences of his or her actions. Once the human being opens himself herself to the book and its words, thoughts, and truths, he or she will quickly perceive an unusual inner calm, a harmony which begins with the reading and beneficially spreads out in him or her. The unique fascination that this book holds spreads, as it were, to the reader's innermost nature and breaks it open from within. While he or she attentively reads, even if reluctantly, and takes that which is read into himself, herself, he or she already feels a certain change. If he or she consciously and without prejudice gives into the secret magic of the book, okay?
Professor Herte.
Ibangan. Ano siya? VII. Isa pa yung sunod. X. Ayan na po. XV. Yan na. Tama. Gives prejudice into the secret magic of the book. He or she intuits with sudden immediacy how love, freedom, peace, and harmony are to be felt, how they gently begin to break open in him, her, and beneficially and healingly embrace his or her innermost nature. So, proceed lang ako. Next paragraph. The code, peace, love, freedom, harmony, from the way to live speaks with inviolable certainty to those impulsations of the innermost human nature, which have already long been buried through belief, imagination, and wrong modes of life. It gives him or her the nourishment which he or she has long been without, which can be assimilated, processed, and by means of impulses evaluated by the unconsciousness and subconsciousness, and which fertilizes and increases the power of his or her innermost nature. If the inner nature of the human being gains strength in the course of time, then it is able to slowly release even more powerful impulses, which fertilizes
Evermore. Release
evermore
evermore.
powerful impulses, which fertilize the thinking of the human being in one wise or another, and bring it closer to the creational truth. So through the reading of the book and through the life practical creational truths contained therein, the thinking and feeling of the human being is gently corrected so that gradually he or she learns from what life means and how it is to be formed and mastered in truthfully form. Stillness, peace, freedom, and harmony enter the innermost part of the human being, and by means of their impulses, gently and unnoticeably liberate his or her thinking, which, based on new experiences and cognition, begins to direct itself increasingly according to the creational truth. Self-evidently, the reading of the book is not able to abruptly revamp the life of the human being. No inner explosion comes about which blows up and sweeps away that which is wrong. This harmonious, belief-based, deceptively imagined and delusional. For that, the code which is anchored in the book and by means of which every word and every sentence is determined, works in a lasting wise in the deepest depths of the human being's inner nature. The slowly freeing and strengthening of which gently begins to influence and liberatingly clean the thinking and the conviction of the human being. By and by, through that which he or she consciously takes from the book, and supported by means of healing impulses from his or her subconsciousness, the human being interprets and processes all that which he or she comes across in a more liberated, healthier kind and wise, which ultimately helps him or her to steer his or her life step by step. Also calmer lines, and to thereby
Along,
master it
along,
along calmer lines, and to thereby master it more easily. Thus he or she becomes receptive to new impulsations, thoughts, and considerations, which in turn lead to new experiences and cognition, which for their part affect an ever better orientation towards the creational truth. So, stop muna ako, baka may ano kayo. Gusto ko yung i-share. So, ang sunod tita, XXIX. Yan na po. May mga tanong ba sila or proceed na ako? Kung wala, magpo-proceed na ako. The interaction which is triggered by the code of this book and is always stimulated anew opens the human being from the inside for a new truth-based interpretation and experience the values of love, peace, harmony, and freedom, which begin to radiate in new colors and enticing aspects. The whole thinking and feeling of the human being turns itself corresponding to his or her efforts in another, more human-worthy and more progressive direction, in which firstly, unconsciously, he or she increasingly approaches his or her evolutive purpose of life, until he or she ultimately recognize it, accept it, and consciously recognizing integrates himself or herself into the creational order and truth. The different code of all the books which Billy has written so far, and which hopefully he will continue to write, have in common that they also work when the reader distances himself or herself from the content of the book and even rejects it. With such human beings, the code works just as lasting as with those who consciously and openly engage with the presented words and truth. The innermost nature of those who react to that which is read with conscious rejection or reserve also gives off joyous, stimulated, and harmonizing impulses and feelings. But these are rejected by the negating readers as pure moods and not accepted or only accepted with difficulty. The healing process which is introduced to the effect of the code is indeed thereby delayed, but in defiance of all rejection, it is no longer reversible, because the inner nature of every single human being recognizes the creational truth immediately and infallibly as his or her actual home, towards which it begins to strive. In defiance of all conscious striving of the human being, until it ultimately fulfill itself against all countering running efforts. Once awakened by the code, the inner part of the human being, by and by is able to draw that nourishment to itself and bring about those situations which are ultimately able to fertilize the consciousness of the human being, and which then cause him or her to direct himself or herself more and more according to the truth of life. Ito yung gusto kong bigyan na medyo na ano ko dito na kumbaga karoon ng parang hindi naman enlightenment, parang highlights na parang na ano, na amaze. Kasi ang sinasabi dito, whoever reads yung mga books ni Billy, I don't know if the German code still applies only to the German code, pero given sabihin natin yung code is kahit sa English, may konting ano siya effect. Ang sabi dito, yung mga curious, sabihin natin curious na nagbabasa ng mga truth seekers, pag nabasa nila yung book ni Billy, pag hindi sila komportable dun sa mga writings niya, there will be a form of defiance. Parang, unbelievable naman tong sinasabi niya, or may katotohanan ba to? Saan pa to nanggaling yung ano niya, mga binasa niya? Kasi hindi naman pwede inimbento lang niya to, or dapat may pinagmulan to. So maraming mga doubts or skepticism na mga beginners na pag nabasa to is may initial reaction na ganyan, defiance. Pero dun sa explanation dito, ang sabi, however, dahil yung creational energy natin is ano siya, built on logic and wisdom and creational truths. Kahit yung ego o yung personality will try to defy, in defiance dun sa mga sinulat ni Billy, by and by, yung seeds na to mag-germinate sa tao. Kahit na gaano siya kalakas na magkakaroon ng defiance, step by step, magkakaroon siya ng enlightenment somewhere in point in time. So sabi, until it ultimately fulfill itself against all countering running efforts. Once awakened by the code, the inner part of the human being by and by is able to draw that nourishment to itself and bring about those situations which are ultimately able to fertilize the consciousness of the human being, which then cause him or her to direct himself more and more according to the truth of life. So katulad din natin, nag-ano din tayo siguro sa iba sa atin, nagdaan sa ganyang defiant, lalo na pagbasa natin sa reincarnation, na yung personality is never repeated. So may mga inner conflict tayo doon na wala na si Richie, it will be neutralized, another personality na. So sana yung awareness ko, sana yung existence ko. So nagkakaroon tayo ng parang ano doon. Hindi maayos na pagtanggap, parang violent rejection, parang paano yun? Yung mga kilala ko, mga loved ones ko, paano ko sila makikilala if eventually we're returning back to the source? Ano ang personality ko doon? So, sino ako, who I am? Eventually, nung pag-aralan natin yung mga writings ni Billy through logic and reasoning, na-understand natin na yung personality or yung ego is like parang uniform, parang tawag dito, character formation na kailangan mo lang i-improve. Pag once na-improve mo na, di mo na kailangan tong character na to kasi nag-improve ka na. So, you need another one to contribute to your creational energy form. So, hindi mo pwedeng i-repeat yung the same personality kasi wala ka nang matututunan doon. So, you have to move another ladder, another step forward. So, another personality will be given, another personality will be programmed. So, eventually, nag-sink in yan sa atin. Dati, yung mga bago pa tayo dito sa pag-aaral natin yan, yung mga mahirap intindihin at mahirap matanggap. So, yun lang sa akin. Baka may gusto kayong share bago ko mag-move forward. Tita Helen, nag-raise po kayo ng hand. Yes.
O sige, base doon sa narinig namin sa'yo na ano na impression tungkol sa binasa ay ang proseso ba ay parang talagang ano yung sinasala merong natitira at merong hindi na isasama in the next reincarnation, yung next life natin.
Dati nare-recall ko sa mga pag-aaral natin is yung mga highest value, yun yung mga yung mga kinukuha. Although meron tayong planetary storage bank, meron tayong ilang mga
So,
storage bank na
so
nire-record lahat.
same personality pa rin.
Kumbaga
Masasabi,
yung
masasabi.
ano, ano po tita, yung
Parang masasabi din na same personality.
iba na po tita kasi tulad ko itong personality ko si Richie, merong recording na nangyayari. Planetary storage bank, yung overall storage bank, mga ilang levels ng storage bank, yung mga redundancy storage bank. So lahat ng mga unrefined, kumbaga raw information, raw data, may backup. Ngayon, pag magre-reincarnate na ako, hindi nila sinasali itong mga backup file, yung mga raw in data and information. Ang nilalagay nila sa next personality, yung mga higher values, mga sabihin natin mga refined na ano mo na pagtagumpayan. So doon sa mga napagtagumpayan mo na highest value, doon ngayon magpo-form ng bagong personality. So yung personality na yun, hindi siya katulad nung previous. Magkaiba talaga sila.
So, kasi natanong yan sa akin ng isang espiritista noong umuwi ako. Yan, same question na tinanong ko sa'yo. Dahil hindi nila matanggap yung hindi nga same personality, ano. So, sa paliwanag mo ay meron namang nadadala, di ba? Yun nga binanggit ko na nasasala, hindi
Yeah.
lahat, no? So, ang sagot nila sa akin, so same personality pa din. Yun ang tanong nila sa akin. Kasi, yung natira na yun, yung kumbaga yung latak ng, sabihin nating mga wisdom o skills, sabihin nating skills, wisdom, ay na-forward sa next life. So, sabi nila, oh, di next personality pa rin. Yun ang sagot nila sa akin.
Siguro di nila naiintindihan kasi ano na yun kumbaga yung mga deficient mo, ng personality ko, mga deficient ko, mako-convert na yun to neutral energy eh.
Mm.
Mako-convert. Meron pa akong mga recordings doon sa mga ibang storage bank for reference purposes lang. Pero pag magki-create na ng another personality, yung energy doon na para hindi sayang, yung mga unbalanced, sabihin natin, unbalanced equation or unbalanced values, it has to be converted to neutral energy kasi may paggagamitan yung neutral energy. Parang panibagong mula yun. Yung mga highest value na yun na napagtagumpayan mo through to certain laws and mechanism na hindi ko ma-explain or ano, ang sabi, doon magpo-form ng bagong personality. So, hindi na yun si Richie, iba na yun. Ganun. So, parang yung mga negative traits ko, wala na yun. So, kasi kung sasabihin natin si Richie, sino ba si Richie? Meron siyang positive, negative characteristics, mga strength and weaknesses. So, sa next yung next
Incarnation.
incarnate,
Uh-huh.
yung creation energy ko magre-reincarnate. So, yung bagong personality is si incarnation. Wala na yung wala na yung mga weaknesses ko or something kasi man-neutralize muna yun for a while. So, magpo-form ng bagong personality with the existing highest value kasi yun yung parang baon mo na dapat meron kang something na pambuelo, pang push. Sabihin natin, meron kang parang panimula na parang kumbaga sa baon na may nakuha ka na hindi na neutralize. Kasi ang neutralize doon yung mga hindi mo na equalize na values eh. So yung mga na-equalize mo na values, yun yung baon natin. Kumbaga yun ang magpo-form ng personality para kumbaga foundation niya yun. Yung sa next personality. So, from doon, mag-workout na naman siya. So, kung ano yung mga kailangan pa niyang i-workout, i-build niya doon yung mga weaknesses na dapat niyang i-balance ulit. Kailangan niyang i-workout yun. Parang ganun. So, kung titingnan natin yung ano ni Billy, mga reincarnation niya, yung iba, musician siya. Tapos yung isa naman si Rasputin siya na parang ano siya, spiritual advisor. So, pag titingnan natin yung in between, musician pati si Rasputin, magkaiba talaga ang personality. Then from Rasputin to Billy Edward Meyer, magkaiba kasi marami siyang tattoo, para siyang ano, ang labas is parang street smart si Billy. Yung mga ibang incarnation niya parang mga sabihin natin parang upper class. Si Rasputin parang upper class. Tapos yung isang musician parang malapit na rin sa upper class. Si Billy yung street smart kasi parang hindi mayaman, parang sa ano talaga, sa labas ng ano, yung may experience na paghihirap, galing sa mahirap, gano'n. Ba talaga yung mga personality.
Okay, salamat. Clear.
So, okay na ba? Mag-proceed na ako. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga inisyo ni Billy, na kahit matigas yung ulo ng Earth human, mag-remind tayo ng mag-remind about sa mga creational truths. Babaon din to in some point in time. Kasi ito naman yung sinasabi dito na may rejection na mangyayari, violent rejection sa creational truths, pero eventually, dahil yung creational energy form natin is built on wisdom, logic, knowledge, ganyan. Parang kukunin niya yun, parang isa form of attraction na eventually ibubulong niya dun sa personality na succeeding personality na yun nga, parang ibulong ng konsensya, parang in other words na nagsasabi, mali yan, huwag mong paniwalaan ng religion, mali yan. So, kahit na yung pinakamahina na tao na hindi niya ma-observe masyado, eventually ma-observe din niya yon. Although late lang siya, dahil hindi siya ganun ka-receptive, pero eventually, babaon din yun sa kanya. Babaon din yung creational truth somewhere in sa mga personalities niya. Kasi imagine mo, meron tayong mga 40 to 60 million years na life and death. Siguro, excuse me, siguro, maano na yung ano, matututo na yung ego na doon sa 40 to 60 million years, paulit-ulit siyang nire-remind, mali yan, mali yan, mali yan. Siguro masisirang plaka na siya. No? Siguro makukumbinsa siya, oo, sige, mali na. So, yun. Yun yung ano ko dyan, interpretation. So, kung wala na, mag-proceed na ako sa next next paragraph. Basta remind nyo lang ako pag umagano na ako ng isang oras para i-stop ko na yung ano ko reading. So, doon pa rin tayo tita sa XX IX, yung previous, yung kanina. Kasi hindi ko tinapos yung last paragraph sa baba. Yung isa pa, XX IX. To the willing, sa baba tita. Yan. To the willing reader who already knows Billy's text, esteems them and gratefully learns from them the book Die Art zu Leben, The Way to Live, which will be a precarious treasure with which he or she will be gladly to occupy herself at any time. He or she will be glad to let herself be taught by the presented truths and indulge in the peaceful, harmonious, and loving impulsation of his or her innermost nature, which free and fertilize, yun na yun kay Bernadette, his or her thinking, and let him or her read his or her life's way full of equanimity and inner calm. In the germinating knowledge that he or she increasingly approach his or her creational determination, the evolutive progress, and recognizes the truth ever more clearly, he or she begins to integrate himself herself into this and to thereby fulfill the laws and recommendation of the creation. To the truthfully searching one and to the knowing one, the book is not only a means of learning, rather also a source of the comfort and the edification, the seed of joy and the root of true humanness and humanity. For it, he or she draws the knowledge that he or she is never lonely. Rather, it is always part of an ending whole, which at all times lives and pulses, and which also weaves through his or her life and equalizes it, in which he or she eternally finds security, peace, love, freedom, harmony, and progress. Bernadette Brand. Okay, tapos na natin yung letter niya. So may ano ba? May mga ano kayo? Tanong bago tayo mag-start sa chapter nung ano, The Way to Live.
Uumpisahan ba natin ulit sa simula? Richie?
Yung iba, nung ano nyo tita, gusto nyo ba sa simula or doon na doon sa 100?
Sila na lang tanungin. Kasi according to my book na nasimulan natin noon ay nasa, yun, yung naipost ko na kung anong page na tayo na andun. So it's up to them kung gustong simulan ulit sa simula.
Yun nga, gusto naming maano kung sa mga ibang members, mag-start na ba tayo ulit or doon sa ano ni Tita Helena, nasa ano na siya? 150 something yata yun.
Oo. Tayo din naman yung nag-aral nito. It's not only me.
Actually,
Oo.
si Cynthia tsaka si Kuya JS lang naman din ang makakasagot niyan dahil they're not here nung mga time na yon na pinag-aaralan natin yung The Way to Live. Kasi tayo rin naman yung nandito noon. So, it depends sa kay Cynthia and Kuya JS kung gusto nila. Kung kukuhanin nyo rin lang ang opinion, sila lang naman ang pag-decide din natin.
Salamat.
We're all here together, so I'm game to discuss whatever stuff we decide. Because we could learn from it no matter what. My thoughts anyway, just like Billy's part has his own lineage, academian lineage. All of us have also our own, lineage. Now, the thing is, most of us, of course, don't remember, but if it really matters to you, you'll be able to access actually, the back connections, and it all depends on if you feel you really need that knowledge. We have the means to be able to reach it through meditation and also through the prayers, the right way to pray, so you could connect with that piece of creation that is part of the whole, so you can access that. So it all depends on what you're searching for, because I'm for me personally, it's important. Some people say, oh, the past doesn't matter, this and that. Well, for me it does, because I want to know where I've been to, so I know where I'm going. I mean, to say, it's like how do I know whether you're evolving? Sometimes it feels like a spiral. You think you're just going in circles, but actually you are little by little rising up to the top. Kind of like the DNA structure. It's two intertwining. I mean, going up higher, spiraling out. So, this just have to be also patient. The main thing is to still our monkey brains so that the impulses that come from deep within, the subconscious that connects us to all these back connections, is able to bubble through, and then you'll be inspired, and then it opens up all the world of possibilities. Actually, every day can be a fresh day to start. Like a clean slate, so that you can emerge and formulate yourself. Improve on your personality consciously, by observing yourself, being able to be open to others who see you, because we don't see ourselves, sometimes we don't hear ourselves, and sometimes what we think we're projecting is not the same as what other people see. So they're like a mirror, so you should be open to know what others think. But also it's important to really know yourself, so that because by all it, I meant to also share that, like, as a group, it's important that we have like consensus. And I just wanted to share that there was a point in time that there was just one member, I think, in the board, who thought differently from the others, and so it took a while. But instead of getting angry, by reasoning and logic, eventually, that one member was able to persuade by logic and by reasoning all the others to see that viewpoint. See, because we're all exposed to different perspectives, and we're all at different levels of evolution. So there's some that may have a brighter light than others. The others don't really see it, or the bigger picture. But if that one person can see the bigger picture and is able to share and convey to the best of his or her ability, then the others will end up also evolving, the right way. So we should not be close to one another. All of us have something to bring to the table. And this is all a learning experience for both of us. I mean, for all of us. I think of my higher self, but we all have our higher self, and we all have to, strive towards that which is higher within us and within everyone, and encourage that growth, and not just snuff out the flame just because we don't believe, or we've got negative experiences in the past or whatever. We just fail to see what's even beyond that. And that's what, if we could each look at each other through the eyes of creation itself, then you would see the value in every human being, on earth. Yeah.
Okay, Kuya
So,
Jun.
Kuya Jun, what's your side? Yes, Kuya Jun, you raise your hand, you're recognized. We want to hear from you.
Yes, the way I understood it, you want to hear from me if what I want for myself, as far as whether to continue with chapter 1 or where you left off. Now, I would answer that. Don't bother with me as one that will require that we start from the beginning. I don't mind you starting from where you left off. Sayang naman, unless dun sa mga naka-witness noong previous sessions ay may concerns, pwede naman yun balikan. In my case, I don't mind to take it from where you took off. So, clear na yon?
Sige, so...
Yeah, same here. I can start anywhere. Anywhere
Sige,
and take off, yeah.
Mag-ano lang ako saglit kay tita, send lang ng picture stand sa 156. 156 tayo. Saglit. Ano ko lang kita, sir, ha? Saglit lang. 156. Okay. Mag-screenshot lang ako saglit.
Parang na-send ko na to, yung copy.
Opo, yung copy ng one.
Oo, oo,
Meron po kayo niyan, tita? Hanggang
oo.
ano?
Oo, na-send ko na kay Sorba. Natanggap mo ba, Sor?
Kailan po ngayon?
Hindi, kagabi pa. Kagabi pa. A day before.
The day before. Saglit lang po, checkin. Wala po, mahaba na yung ini-scroll ko. Wala pa rin po akong
Ay,
nakita.
nasa ating group. Hindi pala sa'yo.
Oh my goodness.
Oo, Thursday. Sige, i-send ko sa'yo now. Now.
Okay po.
Oo.
Kasi nga yung sa grupo is masyado nang mahaba ang mga conversation kaya
Okay. Yan. Nasa'yo na.
ito po.
Oh, yeah. May mga sulat. Sulat-sulat. Sa baba tayo 170. Yan ang palatandaan para makita ko kung saan yan. 170. 172. 173 tayo. Pero kung gustong i-review yung 172 kasi connected din siya, pwede rin basahin.
Okay,
start.
Vicky.
Sige. The 172. For the human being, one form of the good fortune lies in him or her recognizing the errors he or she makes and being able to resolve and rectify them. Because based in the recognition and rectification of the errors is the finding of the truth and of the knowledge as well as great part of the evolution. 173. The human being very quickly attains the knowledge of the text and the school knowledge, but not the truth and the form of knowledge which is higher and evolutively conditioned, for which reason the average human being or the school-taught one with high title does not approximate the wise one and cannot be equal to him or her, because to live according to the inner nature of the wise one and his or her truthfully in knowing words means more than just being average or having school knowledge and being distinguished by high titles. Baka gusto nyong pag-usapan to or continue na. School knowledge versus yung wise one. The wise one. So, paano ba nagiging wise ang isang tao? So, sa akin, ang pinakamalapit dyan is yung street smart. Pag-compare mo yung tao sa learning institution na nakakulong sa four-wall school of thought in practicality, mas marami tayong natutunan sa outside world versus doon sa school. Kasi sa school parang idealistic, ganyan. Pero hindi siya masyado sa reality kasi magkaiba yung reality. Pag nandun ka na sa real world, iba yung takbo ng mga ano doon, ng mga tao. So, much better if you combine both, yung school of thought and institution, pati street smart. Pag pinag-combine mo siyang dalawa, it will give you a true lesson of life. You become a wiser person. Kasi kung sa school of thought ka lang, doon mo lang talaga i-base. Sa labas kasi ng mundo, nagbabago eh. Mabilis magbago yung ano, yung panahon. While sa school of thought, it's still catching up.
May kasabihan nga tayo, experience is the best teacher.
Yes, natumpak mo po, tita. Yes, experience is the best teacher. And that's exactly. So, yun lang yung na-share ko dyan. So, anybody else aside from Tita Zor? Wants to...
Yung yung itinuturo din sa atin na magkaiba yung intelligence kesa intellect. Tama ba? Tama ba yung term na ginamit ko?
Yes, parang nabanggit na natin yun. Discuss na natin yun. Nakalimutan ko lang din. Pero somewhat, meron ata din yan sa Arhat at Tersata. Medyo nakalimutan ko na anong page yun. Yes, parang may na-mention about ganyan. Parang, yung isa parang mechanical knowledge. Tapos yung isa is parang application knowledge. Something ganun.
Mhm.
So, kung wala na,
Si
I will
Kuya
move.
Jun nagtaas ng kamay.
Yes, Kuya June, want to hear from you.
Hindi na, yun rin naman ang sasabihin ko yung sinabi ni Helen, yung position intellect. Yun na rin naman. Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, move now sa 174. May the human being entirely emulate the wise one who have fathomed the truth and knowledge and made it into wisdom, in order to untiringly and undoubtedly show themselves and ever searching and researching one the way of the life. 175. Only the wise one is able to understand the wise human being, while the unwise often do not understand the explanatory words of only simple knowing ones. How then could they understand the wise? 176. If a human being lives in a wastefulness, then this leads to rebelliousness and to stinginess. However, that leads to poverty of the virtues, and that leads to the disregarding of the human being. Being poor does not mean that one has a bad character, but having a bad character means that the human being is recalcitrant and always afflicted. 178. A true human being is righteous and honest, is searching for and researching the truth and knowledge, is fair and unbreakable, and nonetheless mild and sublime, exceptionally honorable, well maintained in decency and respected, and is deferential, and nevertheless is unburdened and not constrained in the freedom, the love, the peace, and the harmony. 179. Deference and respect without the recommendation of the decency becomes a laborious yoke and an activity without great success. Because deference, decency, and respect are a triumvirate which is inseparably connected. 180.
Diyan muna tayo, paliwanag mo na lang kasi total 5:00 na, sabi mo, remind ka.
Okay. So, baka may gustong mag-share? Si Tita Helen, nagtaas na kamay. Sige po.
Tanong lang sa akin. Kasi
Sige.
yung nabasa ba natin yun? Parang hindi pa yata. Hanggang saan ka nagbasa?
Hanggang 179 po.
Ayun. So what's the difference between deference and respect? Kasi tinignan ko sa dictionary, itong deference, respect din ang meaning niya. Baka merong mas malalim na kahulugan siya dahil and respect. Kumbaga, magkasama yung dalawa eh. Pareho lang ang meaning sa dictionary itong isa. So, I ask kung anong difference nung dalawa o magkapareho pero mas malalim, ganun ba? At sa palagay nyo? Okay, yun lang.
Tingnan ka, may search din ako.
Mm-mm.
Defer.
Deference would mean to defer. That's how do you call this? Like to acquiesce based on maybe like a greater experience or wisdom, or if they just someone who you feel may know more, for example, than you do, because we all have our levels of knowledge, and that's why you would defer, for an expert, for example, you won't go to a foot doctor if you need someone for the brain, or you know what I'm saying. If somebody who's got a certain level of expertise in an area that surpasses yours. So of course you would, because you respect that knowledge that person was able to gather or know, that would serve your purpose too, to a higher degree. So that's when you defer, because you acknowledge that person has knows more than you do. You have to be honest with yourself, and not be boastful or full of pride, thinking that you know more, and be arrogant when you don't have a reason to be arrogant, or to know things. That's what I understand, to defer, deference. So you're respecting the knowledge that person, or experience that person has, that may be greater than yours at that point in time, anyway.
Meron dito, parang sa mga comment and vlog sabi, you can defer to people you can defer to people you do not respect, and respect people to whom you do not defer. So ang sabi niya, yes, respect and deference can be used somewhat interchangeably if the person to whom you accord respect is the same person to whom you accord deference. In other words, respect and deference can go together like a horse and carriage. If however, you do not respect a person, deference may simply be the proper and diplomatic thing to evince, despite one's lack of respect for the person. So parang yung sinasabi niya is, may uncivilized na tao or something ganun, hindi naman pwedeng mag-uncivilize ka din sa kanya. So parang ang proper is deference, siguro being civil, being neutral, siguro something ganun. Parang hindi kita papatulan, but I will be in the position, I will be showing respect, not because na you showed me respect, pero parang I just behave the way na hindi tayo magkatulad.
Yeah, you don't take,
Pero
if
yung,
one goes low, you don't necessarily go lower.
kasi yung isa
You
naman,
try
parang
to
may,
be neutral, positive, like you said.
yung isa naman, ang sabi dito, parang may reciprocation na you respect your loved ones, like your mother, your father, yung parang, it's almost automatic, yung parang it comes from your heart, sabihin natin, no effort, yung difference, parang nag-effort ka parang nagre-restrain ka, nag-show ka ng respect, while yung isa, sa loved one mo, it's just flowing. Ay, si Kuya Jun, nagkataas ng kamay. Sige po, Kuya, baka ma-enlighten mo kami, Kuya Jun.
I will not attempt to. Mag-o-offer lang ako.
Yeah.
It's yung pinakamalapit na pumasok sa isip kong salita sa Tagalog in reference to deference is pagpapahalaga.
Mm.
You may not respect each other, but dapat yung pagpapahalaga sa kapwa, nandoon. Pangalawang item na gusto kong i-highlight is for you to search further the difference between negative violence and positive violence. Magkaiba yan, pero one can be used against the other. Hindi ngayon at pinahahalagahan mo yung kanyang kalagayan o nire-respeto mo siya, tatahimik na lang o kung nananatili siyang violent, negative violent, ay mag-a-apply ka rin ng negative violence. Ang sabi sa material, negative violence should be approached by positive violence. Kasi miski sa ating sarili na ang paghihimagsikan ay higit na intense kumpara sa pakikipaghimagsikan sa kapwa-tao, dapat ganun din ang approach. Anong resulta nun? Pagka yung negative violence na nag-emanate sa iyo ay ibibigyan o tatapatan mo ng positive violence. Ang resulta nun, neutralization, equalicidness. Hindi ba yun ang hinahabol ng isang mag-aral? Makuha yung ano ba talaga ang dapat kong maging attitude sa issue na ito. Ako ba'y mananatiling negative violent? Ako ba'y mananatiling hindi naman nag-o-offer ng solusyon magsasalita? Ako ba kakalabanin ko yung isa kasi it is running against my grain? O ikaw rin ang magsasabi sa sarili mo, anong panlaban dito? Di positive violence. Sino mag-a-apply nun? Di ikaw din sa iyong sarili. O ngayon, anong pinapahalagahan mo? Ang pinapahalagahan mo yung sinasabi na we have to strike the neutral positive equalitedness. From the early on, binabanggit na yan. Dapat at this stage, ano na yan, obvious na yan, given na yan. Pero hindi rin naman guarantee na dahil matanda na yung pinag-aaralan, karanasan na tayo ng marami, ma-attain natin. Kasi, ano yan, natural sa nature ng tao. Since time immemorial, violent ang tao. Barbaric ka nga kung tawagin. Yun lang muna ang akin. Bago tayo tumingin siguro sa mata ng iba na may troso o na may puwing, tingnan muna natin yung mata natin. Baka meron tayong troso sa mata. Yun ang sinasabi kong deference, pagpapahalaga sa kapwa. Maaring hindi mo siya irespeto, pero dapat siya'y pahalagahan. Kasi naghahanap ka rin ng pahalaga eh. Pag hindi ka binigyan ng pahalaga, ang sakit sa puso nun. Ngayon, kung magpapatuloy ang isa na hindi nagbibigay ng pahalaga, bahala siya sa buhay niya. Siya rin naman ang magdadala nun. Hindi naman yung pinapatungkulan niya. Yun ang abot ng aking pagbibigay linaw dun sa salitang deference. It may not be appropriate, it may not be exact, but pasensya na, yan lang muna ang akin. Thank you.
Yes, salamat Kuya John. Nice sharing. Nice thoughts as well. Meron pa ba?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Are you talking about Gewalt? I don't understand this negative violence and positive violence. For me, violence is violence, and their only difference is what is that? Bah, was that? Where did you come across that? Violence as negative and positive.
Senior ko na yan in one among my sa Malaya, another chat group. Paki-scroll up na lang, palagay ko na ano ko pa yan hi-highlight ko pa yan eh.
No, but what's the German word in that?
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
Oh, because there's Aussatungen. The only one there's positive and negative Aussatungen. Okay, because for me, violence. When I hear the word violence, is violence. That's something that should not be, unless you're to protect your life. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't understand that negative violence and positive violence. For me, violence is violence.
You will be able to understand it better kapag nabasa mo yung
naintindihan ko yun. Naintindihan ko.
Baka-
Nahagip ko yung ibig niyang sabihin, kaya ako ay nag-post dito na napakaganda JS ng sharing mo. Dahil nakuha ko yung ibig mong sabihin.
Maybe
I'm at a
I'll try
loss. Maybe Richie.
No.
I'll try to interpret. Maybe
I will try to address Cynthia, please. Gusto ko bigyan ng halaga yun. Ako rin lang pinagmulan. Cynthia, if you care to search, the keyword may be barbarism. Pag nakuha mo yun, lalabas yung what's the German word? Sortang
Aussatungen. There's the positive and negative Aussatungen. I know that, but this is new to me.
Meron pang additional German term. May additional letters at the end. If I remember it right, FEIT ang idinagdag na letters. I may not be able to say it right, pero hindi lang yung Aussatungen. Meron pang isang Aussattung, something like that. But then again, as English,
Ausachtung, yeah, there's Ausachtung, and but that's but
Yes,
there is the negative and the positive
meron pa.
part.
More than that, meron pa.
More
Meron
than
pa.
that. Well, thank you, because that's new to me. I have to see what that's all about, and maybe I don't know. Well, then Helen, you understand it. You
Yeah.
could tell me.
Kaya lang wala na tayong time. Pwede
Oh,
natin
okay.
ituloy next time.
Sige.
Kasi maganda yan. Maganda yung brought up na yan ni JS.
Oh, excellent.
I appreciate it.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good.
Yeah.
So, Richie, paki-wrap up mo na yung iyong
okay, so
yung book so that maka na tayo proceed sa meeting.
okay, so yung The Way to Live, we stop at around 179, Deference and Respect. So maganda yung mga sharing ng mga mga kasama natin. I hope the same meeting we will do a lot of sharing also. And hope to continue na present pa kayo and to make the group prosper. So yun lang, thank you for be here in the topic of The Way to Live. Thank you.